and how to pull the data from different databases or tables. So this is my scenario. Okay, so I got one table in the DML temp. I'll go to the new query. It is in the temp database. So I'll pull select star from DML underscore temp. What happens when I do this? I got the data. Good, I got the data, right? I can call even dbo dot. dbo dot. Even though I get data, then what is a dbo? Okay, so on the database level, normally you got server. Under server you will have databases, right? Under databases you can create schemas. Every database will have different schemas. Like let's say I got a database called employee. I got a database called some company ABC. I have a company called ABC. I have a database with the ABC. Okay, and I want to store the EMP table. Let's go with this scenario. I got the DML temp, right? Okay, so let's say I'm having different departments. I'm having sales department, I'm having finance department. Let's say I want to create a table, create table EMP. This is for the sales department. Okay, ID as integer, comma, name as varchar 10. So under my database I have created, and this EMP is for the sales department. So it is under the same database temp I have created. Oh, there is already EMP, so I will create as I'll drop this table. Okay, now if I create, what happens? It will create it. And I want to create the same EMP table for finance department. If I try to create, then what happens? It will show an error, because already you have created one EMP table, but you can't create other EMP table because already there is a table name called EMP. Now when I refresh this, you can see the EMP table has a prefix as dbo dot. Okay, by default, if you directly create a table, it will show the table as dbo. Now what I want, my scenario, I want to separate the tables. I want to have one table for the salary sales and one EMP table for the finance. Then how can I store the same name tables with the same name on the same database? How can I store? There is a scenario called, you can separate the database by creating a schema, create schema. See, for create table I use a create table name, but for create schema, create is a basic syntax. So I am creating object type called schema and I will give the name called sales. I will create one more schema, create schema. I will name the sales called finance. That's it. I am creating one schema called sales. I am creating another schema called finance. So now what happens? The database will be divided into two groups. So now if I want to create EMP, then I will give sales.emp. Now that EMP table will be created in the sales schema. Now I will show you now. If I create finance, then that EMP table will be stored under the finance schema. Okay, done. Now if I refresh it, so what happens? See, now there will be no DBO. You can see finance.emp, sales.emp. Means you are dividing inside the database, you are creating some partition like structure, where you can store all tables related to sales under sales.table name, or you can store all the tables under the finance.table name. Whatever table you want, you can store under them. Even though it is of same name, it is doesn't matter because they are in different schemas. By default, if I don't give anything, system will take as by default DBO, database objects. By default, it will take as a DBO schema. Okay, by default, it will take the DBO schema. By default, if you don't mention anything, by default it will take the DBO. So if I want to call this table from the I want to call one EMP table from this same database. Okay, EMP table. So when I call this EMP, what happens? Since I have not given any schema, right, by default it will get from this EMP table. I can edit top 200 rows insert. I'll insert one record. If I want to insert, instead of writing the insert command, I can directly click on this EMP table, edit top 200 rows. When you have records less than 200, then only you can use this. I'll insert the name as EMP. This is from the EMP table. Okay, done. Next I'll insert for the finance, edit. Then I'll insert 1 comma finance. Assume that because I want to know, right, from where it is getting finance. Then I want to insert into the sales. 1 to sales. That's it. So if I do EMP, see, I got one EMP means it is in the EMP data, right? See, by default I got EMP. Even though if you give DBO dot, both are same. By default, if you don't mention any schema, it will go and check in DBO dot table name by default. If I want to get the sales, then I'll give sales dot EMP. So you'll give schema name dot table name. See, if I want to the finance, then I'll give finance dot EMP. Then I'll get the finance data. Okay, this is at the schema level. Let's say I have connected to some master database. I have connected to some other data, AdventureWorks. Now if I run this table, see, now I am connected to my server, my username, and I connected to the database called AdventureWorks. When I execute this same command in the AdventureWorks database, I will get an error because inside the AdventureWorks database, I don't have the table name called finance EMP. Since I have connected to the AdventureWorks, I will say that okay, since you are connected to AdventureWorks, so whatever command you type, you are given schema name dot table name. So it will go and try to search that finance schema in the AdventureWorks. There is no finance schema and no table, so it will throw an error. Right? There is no object. But my scenario is that by being in the AdventureWorks database, I want to get the data from the temp database. Because this finance EMP is in the temp database, right? I want to get from that. So what normally you do? You will give database name dot schema name dot table name. When you use that, even though if you are there in any database, you are going to get the database data from the table name. So database name dot schema name EMP. First we have schema name, right? By giving just EMP or by giving schema name dot EMP, right? So that is a one way to, if you are on the same database, you can use schema name dot data table name. But if you are on different database and if you want to call the data table from the different database, then you will give database name dot schema name dot table name. Did you get my point? See, even though I am in AdventureWorks, but I am calling table from the temp database. Did you get my point? Hello everyone?
Yeah.
Or else if you are on different server, let's say I want to, so this is a one server, I am adding one more server, this is other server. Okay, if I want to get the data from this server, I am on Badams, but I want to get data from this database called EMP dot what is the table name? I will give DBO dot employee. DBO dot employee. What happens? It throws an error saying that because on which server I am there? I am there on this server, right? Badams. I am there on this server, the above one. But I am trying to call the database from the different server. Then you need to give a syntax called server name dot database name dot schema name dot table name. This is a syntax. But when I do this, actually in order to give the server name, the first thing you need to do is that you need to create a linked server for the server. So what I will do, I will just go here, I will copy this server name. It's a normal thing, nothing to worry. You will call it as, I can't directly call, but for the database I have called directly by giving the database name, but for the server name you can't call directly because you need to provide access to this server. How to provide access is that because I am calling this this database, this server from this database, right? So I need to add that server in my database. So by adding that, go to the server objects, click on that, go to the linked server, click on the linked server, go to the new linked server. Now what I will do, I will name it as SQL server 2012, and then I'll give the data source as the server name. That's it. Nothing. It's a Microsoft SQL Server. In the security, I'll add my username, login ID, Baddam Bhaskar, done. Impersonate, okay, done. So now I have created a linked server called SQL2. So now instead of giving that server name, I'll directly use a SQL 2012. That's it. When I use this, when I execute, see, what is this? EMP objects exposing columns with CLR types are not allowed in the distribution queries. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with the other table on the same server, or else I'll go with the other database. I'll go here, I'll go with the dev table called test server dev dot it is a dbo dot test. Actually, it should work. Let's see for this. Yeah, see, test doesn't have any data, so I am unable to get that. So now if I give, instead of test, if I give something called table destination, it is on different server, but I am calling the server name. It doesn't have any data, so I am unable to get that. If I give some test, whether do I have any data in this? It doesn't have any data, so I'll insert some data into the table destination so that you can see. Edit top 200 rows. I'll give ID 1, comma name as A, done. Or I'll write linked server, done. Or it might be less space. I'll give ls, linked server. Yeah. So now if I do, you can get the, let's see. See, even though I am in this server, I am on Baddam's, but I am connecting to this Baddam's MS SQL Server 2002. I am connecting to a different server. So how to connect to the different server? First, you need to create a, let's say, I am having server 1, I am having server 2. If I want to run a query in server 1, which will call, which wants to access some database or table in the server 2, then what I need to do? First, on the server 1, under the server objects, there will be a tab called linked server. Under the linked server, you will provide this server details and provide the user access on the server 1. Then use that server, you will give some name to that, use that name to access this server. That's it. Did you get my point? Hello? Yeah. So this is like always, whenever you want, normally if you are on the same database, select star from. If you want some table which is on DB, if you are on the database, and if you want to get the same table, some tables from the same database, then you can use schema name dot table name. Okay, by default, this is a one way. And if you want to access database from different database, then you will give db database name dot schema name. If you want to access from different server, then you will give server name dot database name, and this server should be added as a linked server. That name you will be using as a server. Did you get my point?
Yes.
Okay. This is the way how you are going to do. That's it. So we are good with today's class. I am going to stop this session.